Hope you are doing well. So let's learn today Azure storage. So before starting the session, I would request to everyone, I have already uploaded the couple of session about the Azure fundamentals and the beginners, okay, AZ 900, okay. And I have created a playlist of SQL DBA. There are around more than 80 videos which is all related to the live scenario of the database issues in terms of performance, troubleshoot, and the day-to-day activity. Okay, so let's start the today's session. Let me jump to the new slide. So here I have little bit described the Azure storage. So there are several advantages to using the Azure storage irrespectively of types. The Azure storage is easily scalable and extremely flexible and relatively low in a cost depending on the option you choose. Okay, so there are four types of storage, namely the file, blob, queue, and table. So these four types of storage only available in Azure. Okay, so in this session I'm going to discuss one by one. Okay, and I will create the the storage account individuals. Okay, so before creating these type of storage, you should have a storage account, okay, on Azure portal. So how you will create the Azure storage account? For that you need to go to the Azure portal, click on a storage account, and then on add. So this is the portal screenshot. Okay, here you need to click on here in a left panel you will get the storage account, and then click on add. Okay, once you click on add, you will get the different kind of window. Next window, here you need to give the each and every details. So I'm going to explain you in the next slide what are the suitable things for the each and every tabs. Okay, let me jump. So here it will ask for the name. So the name of the account you should give based on your choice. Okay, the deployment model, if you have a legacy program which might access this account, choose the classic. Then it will ask for the account kind. There are two kinds of accounts: general purpose accounts which you can use for any storage type including the blobs. Then it will ask for the performance depending on what you want to do with the storage, so that you need to think what you are going to do with that storage. So you can choose the standard which on HDD, or the premium which on SSD. So it will charge based on the demand. Definitely SSD will charge huge in compared to HDD. The replication, this also depends on the need. This has to be do with how the redundant you want to your data. Encryption, this allows for your data to be either encrypted or not. Okay, if you come to the next, it will ask for the subscription. Your subscription name should be provided, and the resource group, so you can create either a new resource group or reuse an existing one. I have already discussed in a previous Azure session what is the resource group. Okay, you can go and watch in details. I have described the resource group, region, location, and everything. Location also I have already described in which region you prefer your data to be. So just simply I have explained here the location. Basically you are in a Asia Pacific, so you can choose the nearest data center. Okay, so these are the things I have already discussed in a previous session. You can go and watch. So after that you can click on a create, and you are ready to create an Azure account. Okay, so now your Azure account is done. Now what we'll do, we'll create a blob storage. Okay, so for the blob storage, the word blob is an acronym which stands for the binary large objects, which means the blobs typically includes the large files that are unstructured. So blobs can hold your images, your video, music files, backups, etc. And that's also unstructured. Okay. It's a kind of, you just assume the bucket where you are placing the everything, music, files, and images, and whenever you are need, you are just simply pulling that. That is not structured data. That is unstructured data. Okay. So there are three different types of blobs. Block blobs, as the suggested by the name, the block blobs are made of the blocks. Each block has a block ID, and block can be different size, potentially up to a maximum 4.75 TB. So append blobs are used to append the data. Basically, this means that each time you make a change to the blob, the data will be appended at the end of the blob. The page blobs. A page blobs consist out of pages. A page is 512 bytes, and the blob can go up to 1 TB in a size. Okay. So these are the basic description about the blob storage. Now in the next slide, I'm going to create a blob storage. Okay. So in a previous slide, you have already created the storage account. Now you are going to create a blob storage on that. So click on a storage account in a left side, which I have already explained. You have already created the storage account, and then select the blobs as the type of service you want. So once you click on a storage account, you will get here in a right panel all types of storage, the blobs, files, tables, queues, all types of storage. So now I am going to create the blob storage. You need to click on a blob storage. Okay. It will ask a couple of things on the blob service screen. Click on plus container. Here plus container sign you can see. Just click on that. Then it will ask for the name. You can provide the name based on your choice. The name of the blob. The access type. There are three possible access types: private, blob, and container. So this is the default data. The private is the default data. Data is only available to the another owner. The blob, this enables the read access. Okay. And the container. So once you give these details and click on OK, your blob storage is ready. Okay. So here in a first slide, I requested to I have created the blob storage. So now I am requesting to you guys create a file, queue, and table. Okay. But if you need any help, give a comment, because I am not going to create. I am not going to give the instruction. You do the testing for the file, queue, and table. If you require, let me know. I will create another session for the file, queue, and table. Okay. Till then, bye bye. Thanks for watching. That's it for today, guys. And whoever likes my channel, please do like, subscribe, and share with the others as well. Okay. Don't forget to do the testing on a file, queue, and table. If you need any help, give a comment. Okay. Thank you, guys, and please like my channel Tech and Art. Please do subscribe. Thank you. That's it for today.